marks an important step in advancing our ties and affirming the enduring friendship between India and Afghanistan. We have had opportunities to speak to each other, once after the Pahalgam terrorist attack and the second time after the Kunar and Nangarhar earthquake. However, a meeting between us in person has a special value in allowing us to exchange perspectives, identify common interests, and forge closer cooperation. As a contiguous neighbor and a well-wisher of the Afghan people, India has a deep interest in your development and progress. Today, I reaffirm that our long-standing partnership that has seen so many Indian projects in Afghanistan stands renewed. We can discuss the maintenance and repairs of finished projects, as well as steps to complete others to which we have already committed. Beyond that, other development priorities of Afghanistan can be discussed by our teams. Excellency, India has long extended support for the health security of Afghanistan, including during the COVID pandemic. We are now ready to commit to 6 new projects whose details can be announced after the conclusion of our talks. A gift of 20 ambulances is another gesture of goodwill, and I would like to hand over 5 of them to you personally as a symbolic step. India will also provide MRI and CT scan machines to Afghan hospitals and deliver vaccines for immunization and cancer medicines. We have also supplied drug rehabilitation materials through UNODC and are open to doing more. Excellency, as a first responder, Indian relief materials were delivered to the earthquake sites within hours of the disaster last month. We would like to contribute to the reconstruction of residences in the affected areas. India has also been a significant provider of food assistance to the Afghan people. A further consignment will be delivered in Kabul today. The plight of forcibly repatriated Afghan refugees is a matter of deep concern. Their dignity and livelihood is important. India agrees to help construct residences for them and continue providing material aid to rebuild their lives. Our two countries, Minister, have a productive history of cooperating on water management and irrigation. We note the interest on the Afghan side in taking this further and are ready to collaborate on the sustainable management of its water resources. Your invitation to Indian companies to explore mining opportunities in Afghanistan is also deeply appreciated. This can be discussed further. Excellency, we have a shared interest in boosting trade and commerce. I'm glad to note the commencement of additional flights between Kabul and New Delhi. Our educational and capacity building programs have long nurtured the Afghan youth. We will expand avenues for Afghan students to pursue studies at Indian universities. Sports is another long-standing connection. The emergence of Afghan cricket talent has been truly impressive. India is glad to deepen its support for Afghan cricket. As you are aware, India has introduced a new visa module for Afghan people in April 2025. As a result, we are now issuing greater number of visas, including in medical, business, and student categories. Excellency, we have a common commitment towards growth and prosperity. However, these are endangered by the shared threat of cross-border terrorism that both our nations face. We must coordinate efforts to combat terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. We appreciate your sensitivity towards India's security concerns. Your solidarity with us in the aftermath of the Pahalgam terrorist attack was noteworthy. India is fully committed to the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and independence of Afghanistan. Closer cooperation between us contributes to your national development as well as regional stability and resilience. To enhance that, I am pleased to announce today the upgrading of India's technical mission in Kabul to the status of Embassy of India. Once again, Excellency, a very, very warm welcome, and I invite you to make your opening remarks.
We have long civilizational and people-to-people ties for centuries, and it is not only limited to geography, but also to business, culture, sports, and other links that have binded us together. In 1947, we began official bilateral diplomatic relations and have had close policy positions on many issues. Now it is important that we increase our understanding and make use of our capacities and opportunities. India has always stood by Afghan people and has assisted them in many areas. Similarly, over the past 4 years, and particularly the recent earthquake in Kunar, India was the first country to respond in humanitarian assistance. We would like to show appreciation. Afghanistan looks at India as a close friend. Afghanistan wants relations based on mutual respect and trade and people-to-people, political trade and people-to-people relations. The Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan stands ready to create a mechanism of understanding between two countries, and these consultative mechanisms work towards strengthening our relations. Approximately 9 months earlier, I met with the Deputy Foreign Minister Vikram Singh in Dubai, and this was the good start of high-level engagement, following which I had 2 phone calls with yourself, which gave new impetus to our relations. I am happy today that I'm here in Delhi, and this visit will increase or strengthen the understanding between both countries and open a new chapter between these relations. We hope that Afghanistan and India, on an official level and in different areas, increase their engagements and exchanges. We hope that through talks and dialogue we can increase the level of understanding between us. During the American occupation, there was many ups and downs that happened. However, throughout this time, we never gave a statement against India. Rather, we always sought good relations with India. We will not allow any group to threaten anyone else or use the territory of Afghanistan against others. Daesh is a challenge for the region, and Afghanistan is at the front lines of this struggle. Luckily, the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, its forces and its strong struggle against it has eradicated from Afghanistan. The need of our region is that we combat this menace together, and this is a need for the common prosperity of both nations. Let me again express my gratitude for providing this opportunity. I have more to add, and we will continue the talks. Thank you.